We are going to be reacting to 14 reasons that the Philippines is different than the rest of the world. Alright, let's get started. This looks like Hawaii.
What if I told you there is a country where over 175
Namaste?
languages are spoken, people text more than anywhere else in the world, and boxing fights directly influence crime rates?
What?
It sounds pretty much unbelievable, but it's all true in the Philippines.
Doesn't it look like an animal?
14.
Yeah.
There are more than 175 spoken languages. There are two official languages in the Philippines. Filipino, based on Tagalog, and English.
I thought
Filipino is the most commonly spoken and pop culture language, and the government of the country uses English in their work. By the way, the Philippines are number 5 on the list of the world's top English-speaking populations after US, India, Pakistan, and the UK. All this sounds pretty plain and ordinary, but in fact, the diverse linguistic groups living in the country use over 175 languages for their internal communication. Since many of them exist only in spoken form, it's impossible to calculate the exact amount. 13. Their capital is the most densely populated city in the world. The nation's capital, Manila, and its 16 surrounding cities that make up the Metro Manila area have a population of 12.8 million people.
Oh my God.
Daytime,
I would not think that.
way higher, since
I know there's a lot of people, but I wouldn't think
that.
That is an insane amount of people.
Take note that all these people live and work in an area of 16.56 square
Oh
miles.
my God. So you basically don't even have room to move, you know?
That's why it's so
It's like
traffic.
so cramped.
Square mile. And that's 5 times higher than in Mumbai or Paris, for example. 12. They have churches in shopping malls. Shopping malls aren't merely a place where you buy stuff for Filipinos.
And I
thought
the South had like churches everywhere.
Health clinics, concert halls, nightclubs, parks, and even churches inside. So it's no surprise that they are the favorite place to meet up with friends for so many locals. And 3 of the world's 10 largest shopping malls are located in the Philippines. They are Mega Fashion Mall of SM Mega Mall, SM City North EDSA, and SM Mall of Asia.
Why do they have such long names?
Filipinos are the #1 texting nation in the world.
Yeah.
That's where you get it from.
I don't text as much, but I could tell you, yeah, it's true.
See each other in
And
person.
they text really fast.
And when they do it, they rarely.
You remember those phones like a
Hey,
Nokia,
how are you?
the old
In
one?
fact, they send about 400 million texts a day. And that's around 142 billion texts a year.
Wow.
It's more than the US and Europe put together.
Oh.
Not exactly a little number for a country of 107 million people.
Versus to
10.
US.
They have a unique form of transportation.
Oh
If
gosh.
you visit Manila, you'll notice some interesting looking vehicles called jeepneys. They are converted U.S. Army jeeps that stayed in the country after World War II.
About that.
Filipinos adapted them to transport up to 18 passengers who jump on the jeepney going in their direction and ring the bell for it to stop. There are about 50,000 jeepneys in Manila, and they all look different, with basketball stars, cartoon characters, inspirational quotes,
They're really neat,
lights, and whatnot.
but that's one thing I
There are 2
am
major
not looking
problems
forward to
with
is being in Manila
safety
traffic.
concerns and pollution. They produce huge amounts of black smoke.
Oh, yeah.
So hurry up
I
if
bet
you
they're
want to
not
ride
smog.
before they get replaced with a rapid
Smog
transit
tested
system.
or whatever.
Me and Kuya
Nah,
Junjun used to.
One of the islands has more volcanoes than towns. The Philippines are, without a doubt, a super scenic location. Among all the islands that are a part of it, Camigan sure stands out, with more volcanoes per square mile than any other island on the
Oh my
planet.
God.
The island is 14
even
miles
know that.
long and 8.5 miles wide,
So it's
and has
just
7
like a ticking
volcanoes
time
and
bomb.
5 towns. And even though earthquakes and eruptions
Imagine if all of
shaped it,
those went off at the same
volcanoes have
time.
been deep asleep since
It'd
the
be
50s.
like
So
catastrophic.
thousands of tourists can safely visit the island these days. 8. Their national flag has a secret meaning.
Do you know what
The
it is?
national flag of the Philippines has 2 bands of blue and scarlet.
What is it?
I could tell you what I know.
Alright, tell me.
Okay, so blue is kind of like peace, I believe,
Okay.
and then the red is like being for like bravery,
Okay.
you know, like during war.
And then the sun?
The sun is like kind of like a sign of hope, and then the white is like peace.
No, you already said peace.
I'm probably wrong, you know. It's been a while, but
Yeah.
maybe cleanliness. And the red is like more like a bravery, you know, during war. So if there's a war, they flip the flag, you know, the red on top.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a symbol, and
That's
then
neat.
and the sun rays. There's 8 of them. Those are for the 8 provinces that, like I said.
I guess it's cool. Let's find out what it actually means.
The white triangle at the hoist with the yellow sun and 8 rays, each of them standing for one province of the country. The yellow stars stand for the 3 largest island groups, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao.
Okay.
What makes the flag really unique is that it can be reversed to declare a state of war.
You're right.
This happened during the Filipino Revolutionary War of 1898 to 1901, and during World War II in 1941 to 1945. 7. Boxing directly affects crime rates in the country. Filipinos love boxing and are crazy about their most famous boxer, Manny Pacquiao. Whenever he fights,
everybody watching TV
sets. And according to the Philippine National Police,
there's less crime because everyone's watching. Maybe they should just have it on all the time.
During his 12-round fight against American boxer Floyd Mayweather Jr. that went from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., not a single crime was committed.
I would definitely just keep.
It was basically the same
boxing on, just like
participation of the people's
on replay.
Manny Pacquiao. 6. A lot of Filipinos work abroad.
Definitely true.
It might be because of their flexible and reliable character, or the fact that they speak great English as a second language. But more than 11 million Filipinos work abroad. It's around 11% of the population. And a quarter of all overseas nurses in the world come from the Philippines. 5. Their rice terraces are the 8th wonder of the world. Banao rice terraces are the oldest in the world, and were so smartly designed that they still bring a harvest of rice and vegetables, most of which get exported. And it is believed if all the terraces had been built end to end, they would stretch halfway around the world. Today, these places bring the country more money as a tourist destination than rice plantations, and thus they play an important role for the economy of the Philippines. 4. They produce a lot of coconuts.
See, I told you.
For years, the Philippines have been the #1 producer of coconuts in the world. And even though the leadership now belongs to Indonesia, 153,532,000 tons per year is still an impressive number, isn't it? These coconuts are used to make anything from clothing to beauty products. 3. The first European to visit the Philippines was Ferdinand Magellan. The legendary explorer made the first record of the archipelago among the Europeans in 1521. He founded the first settlement in Cebu, and thus most of the area became a Spanish colony. This explains the fact that around 90% of the population are Christian, unlike most of the country's neighbors. In 1898, the Philippines went under U.S. rule, and later, in 1946, became an independent republic. 2. A Filipino made the first karaoke machine.
Oh my god, I believe that.
I didn't know that.
I believe that.
I know we love karaoke.
The first karaoke machine in the world was created in 1975 by Roberto Del Rosario. He patented as the sing-along system, and even though there were some attempts to its creation,
that makes so much sense. That makes more sense than anything else on this video.
1. The population is extremely good-looking. Along with their love for boxing, texting, and shopping, Filipinos are crazy about beauty pageants. It might be the years of American rule that gave them this love for competitive beauty, but the fact remains a fact. They have won in all major international pageants 15 times. There were 4 girls crowned Miss Universe, 1 Miss World, 6 title holders of Miss International, and 4 Miss Earth crowns.
I didn't even know there was a Miss
International. The first official pageant
International
was held within the country in 1908. And since 2001, it's not just about beauty, but also for the promotion of environmental protection. Would you like to visit the Philippines? Or maybe you've already been there? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click.
What you think?
Yeah, a lot of it makes sense.
You gotta experience it in person.
Yeah.
All the traffic.
You know how I am about crowds. I thought Hollywood Boulevard was crowded, like, and people are like bumping into you, and oh my god, I would probably have an anxiety attack.
I didn't know about that karaoke though.
That's really cool. Well, that makes total sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, but at the same time, I know we love doing karaoke.
Who you thought, like an American or something?
No, I thought some kind of like Chinese. Yeah,
that's random.
Or Japanese.
Yeah, no, that makes complete and total sense. How crazy is that, though? So that's where it all stems from. I never met like so many of like the same, like, what am I trying to say, like race or whatever that likes to sing. Like every Filipino I ever met likes to sing. Like, well, not likes to, loves to. Like this guy right here, that's one of his favorite things is karaoke, guys. You might not know that, but he loves to serenade me with some karaoke.
Some cheesy songs.
Yeah, some songs I didn't even know existed. Alright, so yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, that's a really cool video.
I like how the video was like laid out and filmed. I wish they had more of those for other places because I want to know like interesting facts to other different places.
They might have it. So we just have to look it up. Yeah.
So that was our reaction to 14 interesting fact. Wait, 14 reasons the Philippines is different than the rest of the world. Yeah. So leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you thought about our reaction, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Hit that post notification bell so that you never miss a video when we upload it. Until next time, be kind, be caring, and be humble.
Bye, guys.
Bye.